you doing?
Okay. Change the check. I want to give you a little bit of money in here.
Oh, well, I'm glad to see you too. You guys about yesterday? Or?
I've come here before. I watch you all the time on YouTube.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. The t-shirts, you can't order them from here. You got to do them over the internet.
Yeah, I don't. It's just too much for me to carry them around anymore. So it's best to just go to my site and, and go ahead and get a.
Yeah, I got one.
Oh, you do?
I live here.
All right.
Yeah. I've talked to you about 4 times. I know you.
Yeah, I know. You look familiar. Yeah, you look familiar. We're talking to you. Yeah.
So what kind of questions and what kind of answers you've been? I know what the answer is, but what kind of answers you've been getting?
Well, of course, the ones that should be answering that are not talking to me. They go by, they look at it, because they don't have an answer.
No.
I mean, and if they try to give me one, it's going to be easily shut down.
Why wouldn't they just want to address the issue? Why wouldn't the states want to turn over these things so we can find out what the hell is going on? Because it's going to show that Trump was right, and they had over 3 million illegal votes. That's what the problem is.
Did you hear of the Harvard study that came out?
Yeah.
5.7 million.
Oh, that was 5.8.
5.8?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we were. Yeah. So yeah, excuse me, but, and then, so why don't you want, my question is to them, why don't you want honest elections? And they want it, here's the double think. On the one hand, they're saying Russia interfered and rigged with our elections. On the other hand, they're saying there's nothing wrong with our elections. You can't have that information.
It's crazy.
So what is it?
I'm going to tell you, honestly, he's destroying the Democrats.
Well, they're destroying themselves.
They're destroying themselves, but he's bringing it out to where they don't even look like who's going to vote for them? I mean, who in their right mind would vote for any of them?
Here, there's 3 pillars that he's attacking. You see, this is great strategy, what he's doing. Instead of diffusing attacks and going to the courts, which a lot of the courts are corrupted too, the 3 pillars that he's attacking. One is the media. I mean, they were on their way out anyway because of the internet. I mean, with the advent of citizen journalism, and I mean, everybody's Edward R. Murrow with an iPhone now.
Right.
Instant
gratification.
Right. So we can all see it right from the streets. This is what's happening. So they were on their way out anyway, but of course what Trump did is throw a big magnifying glass on them. Hey, look at these assholes. The second thing is he's tearing apart. He's cutting them off with the pedophile task force rings.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, one of the ways they use to control a lot of the politicians is blackmail. And they, I mean, even if you're a good politician, you're a good guy, you might get drugged one night, find yourself in a motel room, you wake up with 2 6-year-olds in bed with you, they got you.
Yeah, so, and that's it.
Yeah, so he's attacking that. He's attacking the Clinton Foundation, the pedophile.
I never really thought about it from that angle, what you just said. That's true.
Yeah. And the third one is what we're talking about, the voter. He's going ahead and attacking the corrupt voting. These 3 huge, any one of them is damaging, but when you attack all 3, those are the 3 pillars that really hold up the status quo, the powers that be. And to eviscerate them, they crumble, and that's what's happening.
Well, I watch you all the time with YouTube, and I watch Alex Jones, of course, but they have a lot of other people. It's not just you can go to YouTube and see all kind of conservative people speak. I like to look at this guy. It's called Black Pigeon. Black Pigeon Speaks. He's good. Sargon of Akkad. He's good. I mean, I don't even watch TV anymore.
There's so many of them. There's a plethora of them. I mean, those are 2 you just brought up. There's WorldNet Daily, there's James Colbert. There's, you can go on and on and on. Where Project Veritas, real investigative journalism is being done outside the restraints of the corporate masters.
Oh God!
So you can get in-depth studies now.
Did you see Sebastian Gorka tearing them up on CNN? That had to be the great, and the way he talks, just the way his demeanor with them. He just chops them down, man. You're below Nickelodeon. People are watching cartoons more than they're watching you. It's like the greatest thing ever, man. And I swear to God. But most people around here are all in tune with this. So there's a few. I have a few friends.
Well, there's some people you're never going to reach. It's probably a 20% hardcore. You could smack them in the head with the truth.
Well, I would think most of them live around this area. Would be half of that, what you're talking about. Like this is a very liberal area. But outside of here, across the river, Chalmette, you know.
That's true almost every place you go. Yeah. Urban areas are going to be primarily, blue, and then you get it right outside them, and you got.
He exposed the cities. He's the Democrat-controlled cities are cesspools. Yeah. He said that during the campaign. He's right. Yeah. And people are now trying to put a microscope on this. Yeah, every city that's dominated by Democrats is a cesspool, including this one. Yeah. Did you take a picture of me and her with the...
Sure, absolutely.
Donald Trump?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Block her out. I don't want her.
Why do I have to see you?
Yeah, what is she doing?
Yeah, I don't want her.
You even want her in there?
No, I don't want her.
Right. Let's keep them out of it. Keep her out of it. All right.
Thank you, man. I'm gonna try to get some shirts from you on the internet.
All right, thank you. Yeah, appreciate that.
I've been telling her, I said every time I come here, I always want to give you a little bit in the thing. You're out here fighting, man. I watch those videos, and some of these people you talk to, I don't know how you don't whack them with that cane. Like that one who stood out here with a sign that day. I said, oh my God, that was insane. This woman.
Well, tomorrow I go to court for that.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, she wound up stealing or tried to steal one of my cameras.
So you're going to court against her, though, not against you?
Yeah. I called the police on her, and, she admitted to trying to take my camera. I got that on camera. And so I don't know what she's pleading guilty to. She even hired a lawyer. Good. I'm glad to see her spending all this money.
She was a nut job.
But it's going to be easy. I'm going to go in there, and here's the cop talking to her. This is her saying, yeah, she took my camera. Thank you.
Right.
I got to go, but I want to tell you this last thing. I had a friend of mine. One of my best friends is gay. So I went to talk to him. He was saying, we were talking, because he did some stuff around his house, and I was checking out. And I said, I always wanted to go to Europe, but I don't want to go there now.
Yeah.
And then he said, yeah, I think I have to agree with you. Yeah. So then I turned around and I said, yeah, because I don't even think they're going to have a country in about the next 20, 30 years. They'll be gone. And he looked at me and said, oh, you must look at Alex Jones. I said, I sure do.
Yeah.
I love Alex Jones, man.
But the thing is, a French lady was out here the other day. I'm telling you, it's called French fried.
Right.
One of the
I saw it.
Yeah.
I saw it. Yep.
And she's telling me how afraid they are just to go out and dress nice because they'll get mugged or raped. I mean, they can't show their own flag.
They can do something. They still have time, but the window is closing. If they don't do something rapidly, it's going to be too late. I do think they still have a window of opportunity, because if they can get the Syrian war over, where they can say, all right, it's done, y'all have to go.
Yeah. Well, that'd be the one thing. Stop the wars, so then you have an excuse to say, all right, no more yet, we don't need you. But still, it's not. You still need to get rid of the radical ones that are already here. The thing is, the problem with it, Islam is a conquering ideology.
That's right.
Yeah.
I saw somebody that put up a chart that said as long as it's like under 5%, they're peaceful. Yeah. When you get up toward 10%, then they start bitching and whining and wanting rights and this, and it goes up with the percentages. And then when you start getting up to like 40, 50%, it's over. Yeah. It's over, because no matter what, even the ones that are moderate, they're going to die.
They infiltrate the political system when it starts getting around 10%. And that's what they do. They
had these idiots out there with this no Sharia march, and then they were going, oh, we don't have Sharia here. What are you worried about? No, we want to make sure that Sharia don't come here.
Yeah.
Idiot. You don't get it. Things happen fast. I mean, go to Dearborn, Michigan. Yeah. I bet you they got Sharia courts there.
Yeah.
Good seeing you, Mike.
All right, brother.
I'm going to try to get some.
All right. Pleasure to see you guys.